back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I know I did a video before, but this is my first time being on camera since the beginning of the new year, so I want to wish everybody a happy 2019. And I also want to welcome all of my new subscribers, and thank you so much for all your support. And I especially want to thank my new subscriber who I've been following personally for over a year and a half, and her name is Fumi Desolute Void. And I love this woman, and when she decided to subscribe and follow me, I was so excited. I was really excited. And if you guys haven't subscribed to her channel or even been over to her channel, I highly recommend that you go over and check her out. She's a beautiful woman with an even beautiful spirit, and we got to get her up to 1 million subscribers because she really needs to spread her beautiful spirit all over the world. So thank you, Fumi, and definitely go over to her channel and subscribe. So if you want to join and be a part of the Time with April family, then go ahead and hit that subscriber button, and don't forget the notification bell. Now make sure that those notifications are turned all the way on. I know YouTube automatically defaults it to sometimes, so if you sometimes get my notifications, that's probably why. So make sure that they're turned all the way on so that you'll know every time I upload a video. So breakfast really is my favorite meal of the day, and when I can have it in bed, breakfast in bed, even better. So I wanted to give you an idea of what I like to eat for breakfast. And also, I've been on keto since late September, October, and since then I've been trying out different recipes, and I came across this keto waffle recipe, and I love waffles. And this is kind of like a first impression, and I wanted to give it a try. So if you want to see how I made them and what I thought of them, then just keep watching. So the weekend is finally here. I don't have to worry about getting up and doing anything. It's been rainy, it's been cold all week, so I get to lounge around, do whatever I want, and I'm just gonna check my phone real quick just to see what's going on. And now I'm gonna get ready and head to the kitchen and make my breakfast, because I think today would be a perfect time to have some breakfast in bed. I really love waffles, and I found this keto waffle recipe, and this morning I decided to go ahead and give them a try. So the recipe calls for 2 cups of almond flour. I'm going to use 4 eggs, and I'm going to melt down a half a cup of butter. I'm also going to use a half a cup of almond butter, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 1/4 of a cup of swerve, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So I already have my almond flour in a medium bowl, so I'm just going to go ahead and add my swerve. And then I'm going to add the baking powder and the sea salt. And now I'm going to take my whisk and mix all the dry ingredients together. Now in a separate bowl where I already have my almond butter, I've already melted the butter, and now I'm just going to add them both together. I'm just going to put it in the microwave for 15 to 30 seconds until they're both melted together, and as you can see, it's nice and smooth. Now that that's done, I'm ready to add my almond butter and butter mixture to my dry ingredients. So I'm just going to take my rubber spatula and just mix everything together until everything is combined really well. Now I'm going to go ahead and add 4 egg yolks. And I'm ready to add the vanilla. So again, I'm going to take my rubber spatula and mix and stir in all the egg yolks into my waffle batter. And at the end, I'm just going to add the cinnamon. I love cinnamon. It just adds so much warmth to anything that you make. And I'm just going to go ahead and mix that in, and I'm just going to set my batter to the side. So here are the egg whites that I separated earlier, and I'm just going to put it in a bowl, and I'm going to take my hand mixer and begin mixing them together until they're light, airy, and fluffy with stiff peaks. So I'm ready to fold my egg whites into my waffle mixture. So I sped it up right here, but definitely go ahead and take your time when you're folding your egg whites into your mixture, because this is what's going to make your waffles light, airy, and fluffy. So the thing I've noticed with working with almond flour as opposed to all-purpose flour is that the consistency is a little bit more thicker and denser because there are no glutens in almond flour. So my waffle mixture is all done, and now I'm ready to start making some waffles. So that it doesn't stick, I'm going to spray it down with some nonstick spray. Now that my iron is nice and hot, I'm ready to spoon some batter into the waffle maker, and it looks thick, but don't you worry, it's all going to come together once it cooks. Now they're ready. Look at that. Look how nice and golden brown and light and fluffy these waffles are. So my waffles are all done, and I went ahead and put some butter on top, and I heated up some syrup, and I also made 2 strips of bacon and of course a side of fruit, some blueberries, strawberries, and I went ahead and topped it with some yummy whipped cream. So yeah, here's my breakfast that I'm going to enjoy: some waffles, a side of bacon, fresh fruit, and of course some coffee. I cannot have breakfast without coffee. So I made my way back upstairs. I'm gonna climb back into bed and get nice and comfy, fluff up some pillows, and now I'm ready to grab my tray and get ready to dig in. But first I want to make sure that I have my favorite TV show on, and of course I want to take a sip of coffee. And to be honest, the waffles really weren't that bad. I had to get used to the different texture and the taste, but they were actually pretty good, and I can definitely see myself eating these waffles again. And that's it, you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And if you've tried keto waffles, or if you give this recipe a try, please let me know in the comments section down below, and let me know what you think. Before you leave, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see another video, then go ahead and click that box you see on the screen. Until then, thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate you all, and I will see you next time in my next video. Bye-bye.